Padres and the New York Yankees. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the start.
A lot of Andy Pettit. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettit. Paxton occasionally 90 premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
First delivery to him on the way. One of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Smoke toward the hole, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
As a look, now the pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. Perez aboard here at first with nobody out. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Gregorius is right there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Torres has it, and there are 2 away now. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one behind the... Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting fifth.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Padres 2 and the Yankees nothing. Chris Padgett gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikes. So striding forward now, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his claws in 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Behind 0-2 now. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Set to get his day started. Ty France batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Torres, base runner at first with one out. The ball and two strikes to Didi Gregorius.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. First and second now, one man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. Twos all over the place. Two on, two out, and of course here in inning number two. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Voigt Swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line towards center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-0. So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Greg Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Torres hit the bag. To Voit in time for the double play.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
0-1 count and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
digging in, Gio Urshela, and he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. No balls and 1 strike. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Down to the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Behind 0-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is at the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, not the end of the world.
Into the box, Torres. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swing and another one deep out to center field. Myers going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
For the Yankees.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch
Now
back.
batting.
Change up,
The
middle of the
shortstop.
plate, usually
Healy.
gets deposited in the seats.
Glorious.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Hedges goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1. Stepping up now, Austin Hedges. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Austin Hedges goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And this is hit hard to the right side. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Stays alive, still 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ty France.
So striding in, Ty France. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and never gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike one. Hit back up the middle. Garcia ranging up the middle, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Urshela, once a Toronto Blue Jay. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. He's set the 3-1, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Michael Paez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Three and 0 now. Baez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Here's the 3-0. 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So stepping in, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The set and the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Margot is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded. They still trail it here 2-1. Settling in now, Manny Machado. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. In for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Fouled off. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 10.
Striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off.
He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Gary.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Now batting.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Didi Gregorius goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Left side of the infield into the shift. Garcia takes it in. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third. Striding in once again, Will Myers. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 7, Manuel Margot.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0 and...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Standing in, Luke Voigt.
Leading off for the Yankees,
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. High and deep to right. Margot ranging back at the track. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Next for the Yankees.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Line to the right side. Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Padres.
All right, Heidi, thank
the
you.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Torres picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Greg.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base, as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
0-2. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that will bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Two and one. And he pops it up. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards play, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Shortstop.
Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Andres Munoz is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Munoz, only 20 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Now batting.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Gregorius at third. Encarnacion over at second. Urshela on at first with 2 down. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Friars 2. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11.
Tommy Kahnle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Kahnle, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Aroldis Chapman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Aroldis.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4.
Now in the box, Will Myers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate. And he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. 2 outs here with a runner at third. San Diego down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-2 the final score today. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. James Paxton earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.